Cincinnati Reds. J.R. Richard is on the mound for the Reds in this one. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's had good success against left-handed hitters, hitting under 250 against him. When you're having that kind of success against the left-handers, you're going to be in a lot of games.
So coming to the plate, Lenny Dykstra. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Philadelphia, center fielder, Lenny Dykstra.
And we are underway tonight from the Queen City as the first pitch is taken for ball one. And Harold, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, last game they just didn't play well. They gave up a lot of runs, really sloppy. So when you play that sloppy, you're not going to win games.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening. With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, in this day and age, when so many teams are relying on that long ball to win games for them, this isn't one of those clubs, really. They're in the bottom third in the league in home runs, so they're going to put the ball in play. They're going to try to manufacture runs. They can run into one every now and then, but that's not the key part of their offense.
Into the box, Nomar Garciaparra. And this is a good-looking matchup for him here. As you can see, he's hit lefties quite a bit better than he has right-handers this season. Favorable call in there for a strike.
Well, if you're wondering if he's going to be loose for this game, there's our answer. 98 in the first inning. He's going to be coming right after.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Matt, I got to be totally honest here. With Woody Keller behind the dish, don't be too surprised you have a few questionable calls. It's not that he's consistently off, but I've been told it seems like he has a fairly tall strike zone. We'll keep an eye out for that.
And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Batting third, first baseman.
Now to the plate, Jim
Thome.
Thome. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The 0-1 delivery. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. This ball will be chopped foul. Just underway here in Cincinnati. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Now the pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Now it'll be the Reds' turn. No score. Eovaldi gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, this guy's got good stuff, but he's really struggled with runners in scoring position. The batting average goes up. I want to see, what does he do? Does he tip his pitches? Is he giving signs from second base to the opponent and they're not translating it right? What's going on here? Because this guy's stuff is too good for him to struggle as much as he does with runners in scoring position.
Joe
at the plate, Joe Morgan, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. These Phillies, Harold, as they enter play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, they needed a win. They got that win last game, and it just put them right on the right frame of mind, positive vibes, getting things cleaned out for them. So maybe this will put them on a win streak, because up to that point, they were really struggling recently.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Three and 0 count. Here it comes. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Three and 1. Here it is. A wave and a miss. A tick behind a good fastball.
That's a bullet up and in on the hands. Hard to turn on anything like that.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit, and it makes for a good start to the inning for Cincinnati.
Well, this is the recipe they want. Their pitcher comes out, throws a scoreless top of the first, and then you get a leadoff single to start the bottom of the inning. Good start.
Into the box now, Barry Larkin, as he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Well, that's back-to-back singles and first and third. So right here, you got to pitch to get a strikeout, and then the next hitter, hopefully you get a double play and you can get out of it. But right here, you got to pitch to get the strikeout to set up a chance to get out of this.
Standing in now, Willie Mays, as he'll take a look at ball 1. The average entering play at 301. A dozen home runs and 36 RBIs. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Hit hard towards center. And a base hit as that'll score the run from third, and the Reds jump out in front here 1-0.
Well, they scored a lot of runs yesterday, and they score one here. Maybe the bats are clicking again. They're getting right back to work where they left off yesterday.
In is Joey Votto now. He comes in with the second best RBI total on the club and a chance to add to that total here. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And a dive, but he's back. First offering on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Matt, this is how you want to start a game. First inning, you already jump on them early. You get 1 run in, and now you have 2 other runners on base. You come up with a big hit here. You can really make a big dent right here in this game in the first inning.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Runners at the corners here. Nobody out. drilled on the ground to short. One there on to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come into score from third.
Batting fifth, catcher Johnny Bench.
Coming to the plate now, Johnny Bench. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
This inning looked like it was going to really get out of hand. That double play ball really came in handy. He'd already given up 2 runs. Now you can't let anything else get started. This is a big hitter to get out.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
And another foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Oh, I got to give advantage to hitter in this AB, man. He's seen a lot of pitches. He's sitting 2-2. Anytime you've seen this many pitches, you now have him measured really well.
Now here's another pitch fouled off and heading for the seats, and he's just fighting to stay alive here. Still 2-2.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Coming to the plate now, Roy Campanella. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Into the windup and the pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out to right field. Santana is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Reds.
Number 13.
And I'm looking down there at Joey Votto. You know, Joey will surprise you. He'll make an unbelievable play because he's a gambler. He's not afraid to challenge on a bunt, and he's not afraid to turn and spin and throw a ball to second base without even looking that direction.
Here's Joey Gallo now. He went deep last night twice. And he takes ball 1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched
Calhoun.
at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Now at the plate, Cole Calhoun. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First delivery to him on the way. Swinging a soft liner. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order. They're down 2-0. Digging in now, Eugenio Suarez. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, he clearly read the scouting report. This guy's been sizzling hot, and look at how careful he's been pitching him.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Hazelbaker racing back. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left. Number 18 for him on the campaign as the Reds move out in front now 3-0.
Yep, this is why you just can't rely on one pitch. These are the best hitters in the world. And when they know what's coming, they're going to jump all over it just like he did there.
Digging in the switch hitter, Pete Rose. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch, and this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful.
The windup and the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hard hit ball to second. Jones gloves it on to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Phillies. And in the outfield, Cole Calhoun, talk about aggressive. He will leave his feet to go make a play on anybody, and he can throw the ball too. I think he has a huge advantage when you put him on the corners, being a left-handed outfielder. He seems to play the angles great.
Now at the plate, Danny Santana. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. The pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Oh, Matt, look, it's real simple. If you're going to throw the ball down the middle in the big leagues, you're going to get hammered. He's got to put the ball in the corner if he wants to have any chance.
The 0-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. 1 out, nobody on. That's lifted the other way out to left. Hazelbaker's on the move, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting ninth.
Stepping in, J.R. Richard.
Richard.
First pitch coming, here it is. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And there's ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Well, he gave up that leadoff home run, and I thought, uh-oh, he's in trouble. But he's done a nice job bouncing back. Got 2 quick out.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1 more for the Reds, and it comes on this home run. We've played 2. It's now 3-0 Cincinnati. Back alongside Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Adam Jones gets set to start out the inning. First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
91-mile-an-hour slider. Man alive, there's not many people that throw that one right there. That is an elite group right there. I would throw that pitch every time.
And the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Santana is after it. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
Left fielder.
Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now a pitch swung on and foul tipped right off the mask. It sounded like of the home plate umpire, and that cannot feel too good, I wouldn't imagine. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting ninth, the pitcher number 33.
Into the box now, Eovaldi. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Into the windup and the pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1. Here it comes. Outside, 2-1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Hit out towards second. And the Phillies are into the hit column.
Who would have thought it, Matt? 8 up, 8 down, and you give up the first base hit to the other pitcher. Baseball can be a weird sport.
Dykes.
Stepping in now, Lenny Dykes, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
He's getting a little shaky trying to close this inning out. Look, he gives up a base hit. Then he almost hits the guy right here. Got to take a deep breath, throw strikes.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Ball 2.
A fastball that just misses inside.
Hey, one thing's clear. He's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
The 2-1 pitch. Now a ball sprayed foul into the seats near third. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way. Rose will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. One left for Philadelphia. They trail in this one 3-0. Ready for another chance? Joe Morgan. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Morgan.
Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1.
Well, there's a strike looking, but you know what? They've been so patient. They're leading in this game, I think, because of their discipline at the plate. They're not swinging at balls out of the zone.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
Into the box, Barry Larkin, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
1-1.
Now the pitch. Check swing and a pop-up now to the left side. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Now batting, center fielder Willie Mays.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Willie Mays. Here's the first pitch to him. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1.
I like that take right there. I know it's a strike, but man, they're making him work. He's been struggling early, and now they're making him work even more. You got to stay within your game plan and be patient, and I think this is a good plan right now.
The 0-1 pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
2 takes and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but He may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Now a throw over, and he's back standing. Another 2-2 offering, and he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Hey, keep an eye out here, Matt, because that guy on first base, 3-2 count, and he can run. He might be on the move here.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And this is fouled straight back.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
The next 3-2. And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4, according to Woody Keller.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
Standing in, Joey Votto. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set. Here it comes. Shot fouled over towards the coaching box.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he could square it and keep it fair.
And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1.
You know, I think he's having a hard time with that curveball right now, and that's part of the reason why he struggled early on in the start. It's so important to have command of those secondary pitches, or hitters just start sitting on the hard stuff.
Runners are at first and second with one away. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Oh, he got a good pitch to hit right there. Now, I know it was a slider. Not a lot of people like to hit sliders, but it was in a good hitting location. He just looked like he was fooled a little bit and got caught looking.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Pulled toward right center field. Dykes sprinting after it. He can't get to it. This one's down. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Digging in for his second at-bat, Johnny Bench. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Well, you can't fall back any further. This team they're playing right now is just too good. They're one of the best teams in the league, and they capitalize on mistakes. You got to get out of this inning if you want to have a chance to win this game.
0-1 pitch on its way. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Here it comes, 0-2. And he misses there, 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw will be too late at first. It'll be an infield single as the run comes in to score.
Well, he's really struggling, and right there you get an infield hit. Nothing more frustrating. It just kind of epitomizes what's been going on with him today. Not a lot of balls hit hard, but they're getting hits.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. In now, Eugenio Suarez, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Ready with the 0-1. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. First and second now, 1 man out. A little bit outside. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
To 2-2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hot shot on the ground to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. Votto is on his way home. And a relay to the plate. And he will beat the tag at the plate. It's now a 6-0 ball game. So the base hit drives home their 3rd run of the inning and adds to his season total as we check out the league leaders in RBIs. And as you see, he's bringing up the final spot on the leaderboard, currently 7th in the National League. Striding in once again, Pete Rose. 3 across so far in the inning and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
First offering on its way. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Inside.
Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
3 runs already home here. Swing and a looper to left. Hazelbaker comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. Digging in to try it again, Danny Santana. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Comes set with the 0-1. And he takes strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Grounded up the first baseline. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
And that's lifted the other way out to left. Hazelbaker's under it, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 2 left. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Reds are on top, 6-0. So digging in now, Omar Garciaparra. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Yep.
Takes a high fastball for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball.
And he misses with it. 1-1. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, what they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Standing in now, Jim Thome, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
His timing looks good right there, Matt. That's falling up after a fastball. He still was able to get a piece of that breaking ball.
Just a touch outside. 1-2.
I like how he wasted that pitch. It was close enough to tempt the hitter to swing, but now you got him thinking, will he come back with another fastball? You got him set up. Off speed, hard pitch, anything now.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Into the box now, Roy Campanella, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Started that swing a bit too early.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys? Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Pitch on the way. Ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Settling in now, J.R. Richard comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 50.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1.
1-1.
Now the pitch. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
I like how he worked him backwards for that strikeout there. He wasn't showing the fastball early in the at-bat, but then went back-to-back once he had the hitter down in the count.
Into the box, Joe Morgan, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Ready on 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Another one sent foul. He'll try again. 1-2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. On to first, and there are 2 down.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Barry Larkin.
Digging in once again, Barry Larkin. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. First offering on its way. Taken the other way, but this should be routine out there in right field. Calhoun is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds, but they're on top by a count of 6-0.
Here's Joey Gallo now.
He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. And that'll get down for a base hit. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. So a good job of going the other way here as he checks in with the 1-out double. And as we take a look at the Phillies team leaders, we see he currently sits in 3rd place in that department. Stepping into the box, Adam Jones. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way.
That's a strike.
Right there for strike one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike two.
Tell you what, Matt, not much to do with those pitches. I know he's looking at 2 strikes now, but the first one was on the outside half. The other one ended up on the outside half with 2 different looks. What can he do? Nothing much with that one.
Here it comes on 0-2. Grounded back up the middle. Larkin fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
Oh, that was a good-looking slider to hit. It kind of hung him one. When you got a slider right there and it's spinning towards you, that's the one you annihilate.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. Here's another 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Phillies strand 1. They still find themselves down 6-zip. At the plate, Willie Mays. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Here comes the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
2-0.
Here he is, falling behind. Another hitter, 2-0 count. You continue to put him in hitters' counts, you're going to continue to get burned.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now another 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
In is Joey Votto now, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit down the line at first, and he will knock this ball down. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning.
The catcher, number 5, Johnny Bench.
Ready for another shot now. Johnny Bench, a hit in 2 tries so far. Into the windup and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, Matt, if I use the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish, it would apply right now. A couple innings ago, he had a rough inning. Didn't look good. But now he's starting to settle in a little bit better. He may be able to get through this thing.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Calhoun has a read on it. And the inning is over. Reds are down in order. They lead it 6-0.
Your
Mike
attention, please.
Schmidt will grab a
Bench
bat and
hitting
lead
for
things off here in the top of the
Number
6th.
20, Mike Schmidt.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Boy, Matt, we're watching him have great success on that exploding fastball at the top of the zone. And I'm telling you right now, you can't catch up to that. It looks great to you coming in, but you have to get your bat in the position to get on top of it. And it's just too hard to do all those things and think you're going to square it up. Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there. And now we're late in the game, and he continues to pound the outside pitch. And it's really working out for him.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Line to the right side. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Stepping in now, Lenny Dykstra, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. One 0 count. Here it is. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Standing in now, Nomar Garciaparra. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1 on its way. And a fastball just a bit up. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no problems over there for Votto as that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Vince
Your attention,
Velasquez
please.
gets the call
Now
to pitch
pitching
here,
for
and he'll try to
Philadelphia,
sort this mess
number
out. He's going to
28.
try to at least eat a
Vince
couple of innings for his guys. Digging in and looking for more, Eugenio
Leading off for the
Suarez.
Reds.
His lifetime line
Third
against
baseman,
Velasquez.
Eugenio
Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
Now a ball fouled down the right field line, out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Now the pitch. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout
Now
will be
batting.
scored, looking
Left
or
fielder.
swinging. He tried to check his swing,
Rose.
but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Into the box now, Pete Rose, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. No hits to this point. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Here's the pitch. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away
Now
now.
batting, right fielder, Danny Santana.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Danny Santana. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1.
That's a pretty good break right there. Breaking all the way across the zone. Now, it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time. But, man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Well, now's when he gets nasty. He's 0-2, and you know he's got 5 pitches in his arsenal to put him away. It's almost impossible for the hitter to sit on anything.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. But they're on top by a count of 6-0. Back here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Reds leading this one as we start the 7th. And before we commence, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Ready for another shot now.
Leading off for
Jim
Philadelphia.
Thome. He'll try and do what he can to work
Jim
toward cutting into this
Thome.
big deficit. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. A high fastball is in there. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. 1-2. Here it comes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off, even if you know it's coming. Look, 2-strike slider on the back foot. That's a classic pitch, but he did a nice job of laying off it.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
Striding in once again, Roy Campanella, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1.
Well, Matt, we talk about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is going to be a strike. That's a nice little nugget to have if you're the starting pitcher.
The windup and the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled back.
It looks like fatigue's not going to be a factor for him. He's still popping the glove in the high 90s, and we're late in the game right now, Matt.
Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold the glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
Into the box, Joey Gallo, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here comes the 0-1. Curveball that time, not even close.
1-1.
Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. So a 2-run shot to left center, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
Now batting.
In now,
Right
Cole
fielder.
Calhoun.
Cole
As the
Calhoun.
first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Mays. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter,
Digging in
number 10.
once again,
Second
Adam
baseman,
Jones.
Adam
He's 0 for
Jones.
2 thus far in this one. Into the windup and the pitch.
Ball.
And that misses low and away, ball 1. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Ready on 1-2. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Sharp ground ball to third. And he goes to a knee to try to knock it down, but it's by him down the line. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you. Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Ready for another chance? Jeremy Hazelbaker. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me. From the belt, kicks and deals. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Here it comes on 0-2. Way outside. 1-2. 2 out with the man at first. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Again, a 1-2. He pulls this one into right, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Ender Inciarte is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. Right-hander starts to loosen out from the bullpen now. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. He enters here right at the 290 mark. 7 homers, and he's driven in 24. 0-1 pitch on its way. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
1-1.
Now a bunt attempt here. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over.
Joe Morgan.
Digging in to try it again, Joe Morgan. First offering on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. One-oh count. Here it is. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Here it comes on 1-1. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. A runner at first with no outs here. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Another try at 2-2. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Another hit, another multi-hit game. He has been on some kind of hot streak. They better start paying attention to him.
The shortstop, Barry Larkin.
Stepping in now, Larkin, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. The set and the 1-0 pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Very high, 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Set. Here's the 3-1. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Hey, these guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Ready once again, Willie Mays. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
This situation right here, 1-0 with the bases loaded, you got to stay patient. Just be specific and patient. Get your pitch, but make sure it's where you want it.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Bases loaded here, nobody out. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A little bouncer. He'll throw home with it. They get the force at the plate, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
Stepping into the box, Joey Votto. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First offering on its way. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Here's the 1-0. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
2-0 count, and the pitch outside. 3-0 now.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Here's the 3-0 pitch. Way in front of that fastball.
Well, he had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
Has to challenge him now. Here's the pitch. Drilled to the right side. And he goes down to the knee, but that's by him, a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 7-2 ball game.
Well, sometimes you make the perfect pitch and you still give up a base hit. That ball was down, and he just scooped it out and drove it through the infield.
Stepping in, Johnny Bench. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a liner, but foul. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a liner. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. 1 run is scored. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. Now a 9-2 ball game.
Well, that was just a good pitch. He was able to fight it off and drop it in to pick up 2 runs right there. Nice job of fighting the ball off and finding a hole.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Into the box now, Eugenio Suarez, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here comes the 1-0. Smoke toward third. The second for 1. The relay on to first. The double play, and the side is retired. Boy, oh boy. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Blake Wood enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work.
Blake Wood.
Avisail Garcia is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Takes this the other way to right. And that's a base hit, so he does his job off the bench here to open up the 8th.
Well, that's a perfect example of taking a ball inside out. You know, you hear that terminology, stay inside the ball. Right there, he took a ball inside and shot it the other way for the base hit.
And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen.
Into the box, Lenny Dykes. Swing and a line drive. But this is a foul ball.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
Nobody out, runner on first. And he lays off for ball 1. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's in there. Base hit.
Well, going to the pen, this is not what they wanted. He comes up, he gives up 1 hit. Now another back-to-back base hits. I'm curious what's going through the mind of the manager right now as he's looking at his bullpen.
Standing in now, Nomar Garciaparra. And here's a ball hit in the air. Santana is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with one away.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
Now batting, Jim Thome. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
A 1-0 delivery. Fouled straight back. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Ripped on the ground to first. To second for 1. On to Votto, a double play, and that ends the inning. This one pretty well in the bag. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Reds out in front, 9-2. Nick Tropiano comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Tropiano.
Digging in, Pete Rose. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Fielder, Pete Rose.
Ball 1.
Ball off the plate.
This is pulled into right, and this inning starts with a solid base hit. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard.
Now batting.
Digging in, the
Right
switch
fielder,
hitter, Danny Santana. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. From the stretch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. A runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a liner, but that's a foul ball. From the belt, kicks and deals. Little dribbler down the line, but it gets foul. Nobody out, runner on first. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in standing. Here comes another 0-2. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And this will be hauled in shy of the track for out number 1 as the runner will retreat to first. And the throw in gets away from him. Alex Gordon will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Gordon.
That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 5 homers and a dozen RBIs. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Boy, 2 beautiful pitches. I don't know. 2 fastballs inside. Do you stay in or do you go back outside? He's got him set up for anything right now.
Runners on first with 1 down. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Ready on 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. The 2-2 one more time. Ball 3. 3-2 now. Joe Morgan will be next. Full count. Here it comes. And this is swung on and missed, and Gordon becomes out number 2 now.
Well, I'll have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Stepping in now, Joe Morgan, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. And this is hit hard to the right side. Full extension, but he can't make the catch. That's strike 1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard but foul. A runner on first with 2 away. Now he reaches out and tries to dump this one out to left. Lands in for a base hit, and he's 3 for 5 in this one.
Well, we see a lot of line drives from this guy, but because he keeps that bat in the plane so long, he picks up cheap hits like this soft liner. He's just a good hitter.
Larkin.
In now, Barry Larkin, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. It was a walk in his last trip. (0-1). Here it comes. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first 2 pitches, but they're different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. Throw won't get him.
That will drive a pitching coach crazy. He has the hitter down 0-2 in the count, and instead of making him chase at something off the plate, he grooves one that's driven down the line for a run-scoring double. Have to make better pitches on an 0-2 count.
Into the box, Willie Mays, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. High in the air out to center field. Dykes moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Reds get a run in the inning on this RBI double. Last chance coming up for the Fightin' Phils. Now an 8-run lead at 10-2. The genius of water, as it's known, just blocks from us here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Severino Gonzalez comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with. Coming to the plate now, Roy Campanella starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Objective number one right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Mays going back, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And the Phillies are able to get things started with a leadoff double.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness. When this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here. And I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
Here's Joey Gallo now.
As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. A couple of RBIs for him already and a chance for more here. Comes set and the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time.
Lane 11.
And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. Weakly hit towards first. Votto is right there, and it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
Right fielder
Cole Calhoun will stand in now, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Now a ball softly hit and fouled off to the left, strike one. Line drive to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Into the box now, Adam Jones. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Grounder down the line at third. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. He's through first and hustling for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, 1, here it comes. And here's a swing and a miss, so the Phils are down to what could be their final strike now. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Hit hard towards center, and that's in there. Base hit. Jones rounds third and is digging for the plate. And a relay home, and not in time as the run scores.
Tried to put him away on a changeup, but that one was up. Anytime a changeup is up, you recognize it. When it's down, very tough to hit. He just missed the spot.
Hernan Perez will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Hernan Perez.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Here's the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Taken, called, strike two, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
Well, that fooled him right there. Clearly, he was not sitting on that curveball. He couldn't pull the trigger.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Misses, ball two.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Two out with the man at first. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Well, this has been a good at bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with two away.
Two out, two strike offering. Here it is. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. In there, a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with two away.
That's what happens when you put the ball in play. 3-2 count. You start the runner, he puts the ball in play. Now you're sitting first and third. Love it.
Digging in, Lenny, Dykes, and these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. Runners on first and third, two away. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Ready on 1-2. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2.
Well, I think he's trying to get that two-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And the run is in to score from third.
Oh, ground ball up the middle. That's going to score a run right there. That's a nice job of just staying up the middle, not trying to pull the ball or get out in front. Just stay up the middle, and it paid off.
Stepping in now, Nomar Garciaparra, as he'll take a look at a curveball that drops in there on the outer half. It's strike one. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. The 0-1 off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ready with the 1-1. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
This one ends with a 10-5 score. J.R. Richard earns win number 4 on the season. Eovaldi struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
A reminder that